was growing up, they had Lincoln look-alike contests that I always thought were pretty interesting. And I'd had people tell me as I became an adult and I had a full beard that I looked a little bit like him. So I had an office in Old Town Alexandria where they have a parade every year for George Washington, but it's on President's Day, and George Washington's there, but there was no Lincoln, and I didn't think that was right. I didn't really know much about what I looked like until I went in to pick up the costume, and the lady who put it on me, her mouth just kind of dropped open, and she was just surprised how much I looked like Lincoln.
Mr. President, did you send any of your sons to the war?
I had one son who was in the war. His name was Robert. He was my oldest son. My favorite part is particularly seeing kindergartners, first and second graders. Many times they think that, you know, I'm really Abraham Lincoln. So they talk to you on a first-person basis on that basis, and that's always pretty exciting and pretty fascinating. I love to read, and as you just heard, I didn't get a chance to go to school too much. Long before I was on the school board, I was portraying and presenting Lincoln. I'm in the schools a lot more this way. I have a chance to interact with kids a lot more. And whether I'm wearing the Lincoln clothes or not, they greet me as Mr. Lincoln. They connect with me as Mr. Lincoln because of, frankly, the beard, and my face looks somewhat like his. So it is a way for me to break down barriers.
Imagine that, boys and girls, 2 miles to school and 2 miles back. Maybe that's why he's so thin.
I'd almost say, what role doesn't Lincoln have in our current society? And I'd say that because he was by no means a perfect man. He made mistakes as anybody else, but he so modeled the kind of behavior that we want our children to learn and to model, that there's almost no way that you couldn't use him in almost every situation.